Darrell, how do you sum that game up? Frustrating?
Yeah, very frustrating. I've just said it there, my forward-thinking players have been outstanding for me the majority of the season. Today I don't think they turned up, if I'm honest. I thought we got into real good areas of the pitch very often, and we didn't have that unlock. And sometimes if your strikers are having an off day, it's got to come elsewhere, and we didn't. Especially for the first 20 minutes, I thought where we was on top of the game and good opportunities to get chances. We didn't do enough for me, and I thought we deserved to lose the game, albeit a game we're not on it, and obviously we're pushing men forward, so they're getting us on the counter a little bit. But a frustrating afternoon, and also a realisation is we've had a hell of a lot of tough games, and Accrington's a good side. They're a very good team, and they're up there for a reason, like ourselves. I don't think there's a lot in the game. You know, their bench was very complimentary, seeing one of the best teams that have come here by a country mile. But it's a bit scant consolation sometimes if we're going home with no points. But we'll dust ourselves down, get back on what we do best, back on the training ground, and get ready for the next one.
Do Accrington deserve credit for the way they kept you quiet?
Listen, they played good football, they kept us quiet. I thought they defended well, but we didn't get, for me, the quality that my forward-thinking players normally have got. And I think if they was on a going day, I think it might have been a different story, but it wasn't to be. Credit to Accrington for that, because they've defended superbly. And like I say, they're one of the better teams. I mean, we've come up against Oxford and the Plymouth the last two, but Accrington for me are just as good, if not better.
And lots of reasons why, from the way they played the pitch, the conditions.
Yeah, no, exactly. But let's give them credit. They don't kick it long and that. They play football on it. I thought both teams were trying to play good football on it on a difficult surface. So we'll dust ourselves down and take our medicine, get up the road, get back down the road, and go again on the training pitch, working on areas of the game that need to be improved on.
And even with the substitutions, you couldn't have any more attacking players on the pitch.
No, well, we always go for it. We know that, but we weren't clinical enough in the final third, and we weren't as sharp as I'd have liked us at the top end of the pitch. I thought we defended superbly at times as a group. We've got a very strong defensive record. We don't concede many goals, but we need to start getting scoring on the front foot, and scoring the first goal helps you massively. And we haven't done that. We didn't do that at Oxford, to be fair, but came back and won the game.
Is it a positive at least that I can't remember the last time you said your side deserved to lose the game? It doesn't happen very often.
No, listen, I thought they edged it on chances, definitely. Don't get me wrong, it could have gone another way if we were better at the final third of the pitch, without a shadow of doubt. But for all our half-decent play at times, there was no end product. And for me, that's because my forward-thinking players weren't on as strong as they normally are.
One swallow doesn't make a summer, that does it? You're still fourth on the table.
Well, listen, we get on with it. There's obviously a lot of games in hand, so we don't look into it too much. We know we're in a bit of a false position. We do know that, we realise that, but we want to keep pushing on. We strengthen the squad. The boys that are coming to the squad now will get better with the more training they do. Liam looked sharp, looked a bit tired last 20 because he's only trained for a couple of days in the last couple of weeks. So the boys will get that togetherness and the spirit again, and then we'll add the quality levels, and we're a good team. I think a lot of teams can see that we're a good team, but we got to get back to winning games as soon as possible. Like I say, it's a tough league. Another tough game with Wimbledon coming up. But I think I said it all along, chaps. On paper, this is always going to be our hardest run of games. You know, Oxford, Plymouth, Accrington, teams that are going to be in the top 7, that's for sure. And we've got ASC Wimbledon are knocking on the door. Then we've got Portsmouth who are definitely going to be in the top 7. It's a hell of a run of games, and we've got to make sure we come out of it in a decent enough position, ready to be challenged.
Just two more questions. Rory Fallon, but again, good to see some game time for him.
Yeah, game time, just different options. Pull on that. For me, we didn't use his strengths when he did come on. We did. If anything, we tried to overplay a little bit instead of getting the ball in the box, which was frustrating because that's what I put Rory on for. But it's something else we'll work on to enable us to make sure we're progressing if we're chasing a game. I don't want to be chasing too many games.
And you can only often give us so much information, but with the transfer deadline looming, what chances of
any more? I want to settle it down, to be honest with you, chaps. I've got a good, strong 20 players. It's about settling it down. Every player that comes into your team, into your squad's a hell of a lot of training work, and I'm still working with the boys that have just come in. So for me, settling it down, I've got a team that are hungry for more success, and we'll see. I'm not ruling anything out, but it'd have to be somebody very good to come into this 20.